From humble beginnings to an empire that shaped the landscape of America, one man's relentless vision and ruthless ambition would lead to one of the greatest rags-to-riches stories ever told. With a legacy of innovation, power, and wealth, he undercut the competition, revolutionizing the transport industry and changing the rules of the game. A remarkable story about triumphs, scandals, and the unbreakable spirit of the legendary figure known as the Commodore, Cornelius Vanderbilt. Born into a humble family of Dutch settlers on May 27, 1794, Cornelius Vanderbilt's early life on Staten Island, New York, was a far cry from the empire he would one day build. His parents made a living farming and ferrying goods between Staten Island and Manhattan, which sparked Cornelius's interest in the transportation industry. As a boy, Vanderbilt worked alongside his father on their small sailing vessel, learning the ropes of the trade. Despite his limited formal education, his passion for shipbuilding and design grew stronger. Fueled by ambition, young Cornelius Vanderbilt diligently saved every penny earned while working alongside his father in the modest family ferry business. By the time he reached 16, his perseverance bore fruit, and he proudly purchased his very own periauger, a humble two-mast sailing vessel that would prove to be the catalyst for greatness. With a keen eye for opportunity, young Cornelius Vanderbilt set sail in his periauger, ferrying passengers and freight across the lively New York harbor. His secret to success? Offering lower prices than his competitors, attracting more customers, and steadily expanding his business. His fierce determination and resourcefulness allowed him to dominate the local market, building the foundation for his transportation empire. Cornelius Vanderbilt's vision was clear, and he knew how to make it a reality. And as his transportation business grew, the world around him changed. Tensions between Great Britain and America rose, eventually leading to war. During this crucial period, Vanderbilt's exceptional reputation as a reliable and efficient entrepreneur didn't go unnoticed by the American government. Astonished by his potential, they awarded him significant contracts, recognizing the critical value his transportation services could bring to their wartime efforts. Cornelius swiftly emerged as a vital player on the national stage, using his vast network of steamboats and railroads to transport much-needed supplies, munitions, and troops across the nation. His logistical prowess proved a game-changer, ensuring that the Union forces were well-equipped and ready for battle at a moment's notice. This challenging time only made Vanderbilt's influence in the transportation industry stronger. His determination and clear vision carried him through the conflict, and with each success, he focused on creating a lasting legacy for his family. As his business ventures escalated, his family life blossomed alongside his professional success. In 1813, he married Sophia Johnson, and together they built a home, and the couple welcomed 13 children into the world. In the early 1820s, Cornelius Vanderbilt shifted his focus from sailboats to the rapidly growing steamboat industry. With his keen business acumen and relentless drive, he quickly made a name for himself in this new arena, leaving his competitors struggling to keep up. Year after year, Vanderbilt's steamboat operations expanded, and his rivals began to feel the pressure. His strategy of offering more affordable rates to passengers and freight customers made it increasingly difficult for other companies to compete. Eventually, some competitors realized their only option was to buy Vanderbilt out of certain territories, as they simply couldn't match his efficiency and competitive pricing. Cornelius Vanderbilt's dive into the world of steamboats marked a significant looming point in his career. His ability to adapt to new industries and outmaneuver his competition further solidified his reputation as a true titan of American commerce, propelling him to even greater heights in the world of transportation. It's genuinely brilliant how the mind of Cornelius Vanderbilt operated, always seeking opportunities to innovate and outperform his rivals, a testament to his relentless drive and strategic thinking. Vanderbilt made a game-changing move during the California gold rush in the mid-19th century. As thousands of fortune seekers raced to the West Coast, he devised a faster and more affordable route through Nicaragua than traditional options. This masterstroke outshined his competitors and made his route the preferred choice for many gold seekers. Through this bold venture, Vanderbilt solidified his position as a visionary entrepreneur and a dominant force in the transportation industry, further cementing his extraordinary legacy. When you achieve a level of success as great as Cornelius Vanderbilt, it's no secret that others will want a piece of your fortune. And while Vanderbilt was no stranger to this truth, he could never have anticipated the level of betrayal that would come his way during a fateful vacation. Vanderbilt's business partners had plotted behind his back while he was on vacation, intending to seize control of his vast business empire. They conspired secretly, carefully crafting their plans to take advantage of his absence and gain control of his valuable assets. But little did they know that Cornelius Vanderbilt was more than a successful entrepreneur. He was ruthless when someone touched his money. When his business partner's betrayal was exposed, he didn't let it break him. He used his resources and business skills to regain control of his assets and stop their plans. The traitors faced severe consequences, including financial ruin and social disgrace. One of the conspirators, Daniel Drew, was forced to declare bankruptcy and saw his reputation ruined. Another of the traitors, James Fisk, met a violent end when a business rival shot and killed him. Only Jay Gould managed to salvage his reputation and achieve great success in business, though he and Vanderbilt remained bitter rivals for years to come. Vanderbilt was on a mission, driven by a thirst for success and a fierce determination to dominate whatever industry he set his sights on. So when he turned his attention to the booming railroad industry, it was clear that he was not content with his already impressive legacy in the transportation industry. He began investing in key railroad companies and was determined to carve out a dominant position in this new frontier. He even created his railroad line at the New York and Harlem Railroad, quickly becoming a significant industry player. Despite the aggressive tactics and competition that characterized the railroad industry at the time, Vanderbilt's unwavering determination and sharp business instincts allowed him to dominate his rivals and emerge as one of the wealthiest and most powerful businessmen in America. During the peak of his success in the mid-19th century, Vanderbilt was known to be making millions of dollars annually, an astronomical sum of money by the standards of the time. In his own words, Vanderbilt admitted to being insane about making money, and his relentless pursuit of wealth left an indelible mark on his business world. Vanderbilt's vast fortune was on a scale that was almost unimaginable during his time, making him one of the wealthiest individuals in modern history. Throughout his life, Vanderbilt expanded his business empire and navigated the challenges of personal relationships. After the death of his first wife, he caused a scandal by marrying a much younger woman, and the couple remained together until the end. Cornelius Vanderbilt continued to make plans for the future and expand his business empire until his death on January 4, 1877, when he was 82 years old. At the time of his passing, Vanderbilt was worth an estimated $100 million, an astronomical sum of money equivalent to around $2.3 billion in today's dollars. 95% of Vanderbilt's vast fortune went to his son William, who outlived his father by just 8 years. Even then, William was able to increase the profitability of his father's holdings and doubled the Vanderbilt wealth. Today, there's little left of this once vast fortune, as each generation managed to squander away their share of the riches. But during his time, Vanderbilt was a force to reckon with. And aside from his business ruthlessness, people now remember his dedication to his country during the U.S. Civil War. He recognized the importance of supporting the Union and used his vast resources by donating his largest and fastest steamship to the Union Navy. The act of generosity played a crucial role in chasing down Confederate raiders and helped to ensure the Union's victory. Vanderbilt's patriotism and commitment to his country remain a shining example of the values that made him one of the most remarkable figures in American history.